That's right.
So let's get to it, Phil. We're going to open it up. You know, here's the old package, pretty typical.
Yeah.
I'm actually really excited because the last one that we did, I still use it to this day.
Yeah. If I remember right, it was pretty quick and convenient to set up.
Here's the box.
Yeah.
It says mini. I don't know if you can see that, but it says mini
says
AI box.
Take our word for it. It says mini AI box.
Yeah. It says
nice clean design, probably mimicking Apple.
Android, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, as you may possibly see somewhere there.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and open it up.
Don't try this at home unless you have something to unbox and you have a knife and you're careful. Then you can try this at home.
And remember, a sharp knife is a safe knife.
Yeah, what he said.
It is, because like if it's dull, then you're more likely to like
overcut.
Yep, slip off of something. Overcut.
We're gonna say that's a word. I mean, Shakespeare just made up a bunch of words and now we use bedroom. He invented bedroom.
So my rule of thumb has been I put a word in when I'm texting someone, and if it autocorrects it to that word, and I'm like, okay, it's a real word.
It's a word.
People use it now.
We're gonna start getting irregardless now because language evolves. I know. That's what people say now. Irregardless is a word because language evolves. I don't like it.
Nice. This thing is packed in there real tight, which is good. We got the user manual. I mean, who reads that?
We are men. You know the stereotype. We don't read manuals.
Okay, so this is very, oh wow. This is very interesting. This is a very slick looking design, very thin.
Yep.
So I think a best way to kind of, a good rule of thumb, this is an iPhone 15 Pro Max, and here, that's the size.
Yeah, turn it to the side. Yeah, let's look at it like that.
Very thin too.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
All right.
It looks like a speaker right there.
And then also inside the box, it looks like you have a USB-C to USB-C cable.
There's your port on the back.
And then a USB-A to USB-C cable.
Interesting.
So I think what this is, it's just as simple as plugging it into your USB jack in your car, whether it is you got USB-C or USB-A for whatever port uses your media. And then this is going to connect through Bluetooth to your phone. And then that's supposed to hack your touchscreen to where you can view Netflix and videos on it, because the manufacturer doesn't want the driver to be watching that.
Makes sense both ways. It makes sense they would want to block it for legal reasons. Makes sense that you'd want to be able to unlock it because you're not, just because you're driving doesn't mean you're the one watching.
Right, like the passengers can watch it. Or if you're parked, waiting for the kids to get out of school, your significant other to get done with something, you can sit there and watch the video.
Because I know that, trust me, I know your immediate, if you aren't familiar with this stuff, your immediate thought is, in what world would a driver need to use YouTube and Netflix? Trust me, there's a million reasons you could use this in your car, passengers, you waiting, all that stuff. So we're going to find out how convenient this is, how good it works. Ready to find out?
Yep, let's head to the garage. All right, so now we're in my 2016 Honda Civic. All that I need to do is take that USB-A cord that came with it, which is this guy right here. This is USB-A that goes to my car, and then the USB-C goes into the device, and then I just need to plug it in and connect it to my phone via Bluetooth, and then we'll see what this thing does.
All right.
I don't know if you can see Phil, but he's over here in the passenger seat.
That's right. I'm shadowy.
All right, so we're plugging that to the USB-A.
See some lights.
Yep.
So it means it's going.
Red and blue lights. So I'm gonna go on my phone. So we just got the AI Magic Box turned on. I'm just waiting for my car to detect it, and it did. So it says Android up here. Now we're just waiting for the operating system to boot up. All right, there we are. So what you'll do is, just like you do any type of Bluetooth device, just however your phone's operating system has you connect to Bluetooth, that's what you do. You got an Android phone, you do it the Android way. You got an iPhone, you do it the iPhone way. And it pops up as AI box under your Bluetooth devices. So right now we're in the actual devices OS, which is OS is Android. But whenever you want to use Apple CarPlay, you would hit speed play on this. And this is how you get to Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. So it will say it's, connecting, doing its thing. And then boom, now we are here on Apple CarPlay. Looks pretty familiar, right? So that's pretty neat. So, you got Apple CarPlay, it works. Now, the one thing that you'll notice that's different is that you have this icon here that says car. That's how you get back to the AI Magic Box's operating system, which is ran by Android. So you click back to car, and then boom, here you are. You are back to the AI Magic Box's operating system. So what you can do from here is you have YouTube apps, and then you also have a Netflix app too. And there's other things too. There's the Play Store where you could go to download your other apps. But I'm just kind of wanting to show you the main attraction that this thing has. So, and that is, my Honda does not allow me to watch Netflix on this screen or YouTube. But if I connect this to the hotspot on my phone, I'm going to make sure my hotspot is turned on. Alright, hotspot's turned on. We go to settings. And while we're in there, we'll click Wi-Fi. And then, boom, we want to make sure that it is connected to the Wi-Fi, which in this case is going to be the hotspot on my phone. And then now here is the main attraction. I go to YouTube. Let it load up. And then boom, looky there. You can watch YouTube on it. So let's go to my subscriptions. Let it load. And then YouTube. Alright, there's my subscriptions there. So I'm going to go look for the Andrew and Phil Show. Yeah, some of these my kids subscribe to, so don't judge me. There it is, Andrew and Phil Show. And then we got the Honda Civic taillight upgrade. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, and it's playing in my car's audio. Gotta love that. So that's pretty cool that we're able to do that. Now we're going to try something else. Once again, you'll have to load into all of these yourself. What I mean by that is you need to put in your login and password into whatever app you're going to use. So we go to Netflix. Oh, and it's booting up. So I'll go here, and then boom, oh my gosh, I'm going to watch Spider-Man. I click that, and then it loads up. Wow, it's playing in my car speakers right now. Like, this is better. This is better than my actual TV stereo too, I think, because my Honda, it's the Touring Edition, and it has a pretty good stereo in it. But we're done with we're done with you know, Netflix here, then we'll just simply go back. So you just touch here, and then whenever you want to go back to your main screen, then you can just come over here, and then boom, we're back to the main screen. So pretty neat. We got the Play Store. Let's see what that looks like. It's loading up. So I'm curious. Yeah, so you can just download all your apps on here, which is just, I mean, this is a lot more, it's a lot more customizable than what Apple CarPlay is. I don't really have much experience with Android Auto since I don't have an Android Auto phone. But, you know, you just search for your apps here. Games, that will be something that I'm going to have to test. Like, I wonder if I can hook up a controller to this and then download some games and play the games on here while I'm waiting for the kids to come out of school. But anyways, it's pretty neat. I am very impressed and very shocked about what all you can do with this. It's pretty cool. I didn't really know what to expect, but this is pretty interesting. It also has 64 gigabytes of onboard memory, and you can put a micro SD on it, so you can load up movies. That's why it has, you know, VLC media player on it, and just really just use this as its own standalone media center, and connect it to the hotspot on your phone, and you're good to go. I have to say I'm very impressed with what all this device is capable of doing. What do you think about it, Phil? I
agree. I mean, I admit I don't have a lot of experience with in-dash displays, you know, that, like, my car is old enough it doesn't have one. But I'm impressed with how easy both these products have been to connect, and then how responsive they've been. Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, it's hard to say no to a recommendation.